Ow, ow, what are we doing? We're gonna unbox, ow, you stuck, you're ruining my shot. We're gonna look at some knives. And I think we're gonna start with this one. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Hang on a second, guys. We're gonna crack into this. This is another unboxing. So we had 3 knives come in from my buddy Nico. I apologize for actually having it open, but I had already filmed all the opening and pulled all the boxes out and realized that my camera was not recording. I had only taken photos. It happens. So instead of just trying to flub it, I just actually pulled out. I had only opened this. This stuff came in from my buddy Nico. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to look at this knife right here first because I can do a side-by-side comparison with the actual one, the production one. So let's go ahead and get these other 2 out of the way. This is the Arcane Abyss, but this one, we've already seen the Arcane Abyss on the channel, but the fact is this one is different. This is Nico's. He picked it up at the show. This is a very special edition Mascus pivot collars. Now, I did see pictures of this. I don't know what the other 2 knives look like, but I saw that he had picked this up, so I saw pictures. This is just amazingly gorgeous. And so to compare it to the one that we saw before, now I did do a stone wash on this one. I mean, they are both great knives. But yeah, just that addition to it right here makes it look so good. So you got Damasteel, titanium, Mascus pivot collars. Now there is additional parts in here which are just your standard. And now Israel does that. Israel does that with a lot of, I'll put those in there later. He does that with a lot of his knives. So you get a little bit of change. You can pick out specific pivot collars. Now I don't know if you can get these pivot collars and this pocket clip for this knife on the secondary, like if you had a regular one and you just wanted to put a Mascus pivot collar in. I'm not sure yet because this is just the unboxing. I'm not sure whether you can get those, but I do know that this is very well done. Really nice. Super cool. I love Damasteel. Now, I'm not a fan, as you guys know, of Damascus per se, like folded, forged, welded Damascus. Not a fan of that. I find it a substandard steel. People would argue with me, and I can show you the science, and I can show you why it's no longer a valid thing, except for looks, which I think this gets you closer to the performance of this. Actually, as 100% gets you to the performance of standard modern steels without the issue of different metallurgy in a blade. But yeah, this thing is amazing. So I'm not going to get into it too much because, you know, we already did look at the Abyss, but I just thought this would be cool to have on the channel. So you will see this. I can't remember whether I've done the full video of the Arcane or not. I'll have to go back and look and see if I need to do some video filming on that. But yeah, action on this thing is great. These knives are awesome. I love this knife. I like a lot of the Arcane designs visually, but sometimes they don't fit my hand. The Necronaut was a case like that. I liked the Necronaut a lot. Visually, it was striking, but for me in hand, it just was not something. This fills both those roles. It is not only beautiful and amazing looking, it's a very good in-hand knife. So this would probably wind up being a safe queen. I don't know if I would use that because it's kind of hard to refinish some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way and take a look at the next one. Guys, this next knife is a lot of fun. I know what's in here. I have not looked at it yet. This is the Touch Knives Click. I know it says PDX, but it is the Touch Knives Click, and I know this because I'm friends with Will and Eric Touch, the father-son dynamic duo that designed the Sparrowhawk and some of the other small little double actions, and this is no different. So what do you got here? You have got an M390 blade. I know this because I already know about the knife, but this is the first I've gotten to see one, so it is in hand for the first time. You have got a little double action. So not only can you open it, it's very small. I have a hard time manipulating these small knives, even the Sparrowhawk. So this is the Click. And so it is a production version of their very well made, very well known double action knives. And this is truly gorgeous. You've got, guys, sorry about, there's some sweat on there. It's like 85 degrees, 90% humidity out here. So yeah, so you've got a production version of a double action or dual action switchblade with a hidden mechanism for under $300. And it's just a click. So yeah, these are a lot of fun. This is definitely going to get viewed on the channel. Really nicely done. I always wondered when they were going to finally get one of these done production style. I think these are done by Best Tech. From what I can see, quality is really good on it. The grind on it is really good and everything. So I'm looking forward to getting this in pocket. This is a lot of fun. It is a nice thick little handle on that. So even though it's small, it fills your hand really well, and it's just pretty comfortable. And that is just gorgeous with that carbon fiber. You can still see the contour milling on it, but they did such a fine patterning with, like, you can still feel the mill marks on that and see them, but it gives you some, almost, remember if we were talking about it the other day on that, the one I did from Jared's batch of knives that he sent me, the mini Arian, you get kind of a textured feel to it, so it doesn't feel slippery. It gives you some like micro grip texturing, and it allows that carbon fiber to come up and pop. You get that pearlescence and that from that carbon fiber. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know how much I'm actually going to carry it. It's not a great size knife for me, but we'll see. It's probably going to, I don't know. It's an attractive little knife, so it may get more time than I'm saying. So, but typical of all the others, this is just looks like any of the other touch knives that I've seen. You got your spring there and then the catch, so you can see. So if anybody ever wanted to know how it works, this armature is connected to that little lever there. When I close this, you'll be able to see it. So that little lever now is up over the spring. There's like a little V in there, and there's a spring that drops it in. And so when you push back on this, it kicks that spring out. And it just rotates that little latch out of the way of the spring and kicks it forward. So that's probably why there's a little thick spot right here, because that's probably what interfaces with the spring. So anyway, there you go, guys. The Touch Knives Click production version of some of their smaller double action knives. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's get the last one out and take a look at it. Guys, I hate to interrupt the video because I know we're having fun, but I do have to do the YouTuber thing and remind you that this channel is self-sponsored with all the affiliate links and stuff you see down below. Anything from knives, tools, EDC gear, and Blade HQ, anything, all the Amazon links, they all support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything at checkout. So I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Now let's go back to the knives. This final one is an artisan cutlery. I'm not sure what this is. This is that Mallory design Tylose. I think that's what it is, Tylose. I'll make sure I look it up and put it down here. Because like I said, this is unboxing. I haven't seen these yet. That looks like DLC to me. This is definitely a show special. I think this is probably the Blade Show exclusive. 2 of 12. There's only 12 of these in the world, and Nico has got number 2. He got the poo-poo one. Yeah, let's look at this real close here. What's the steel in it? S35VN, gold flake carbon fiber, Mascus. Oh, I just noticed the pivot collars. Mascus pivot collars and pocket clip. A little bit of micro milling. It looks, nope, just the finish. There is some micro milling on the carbon fiber though, and it looks really good. That's what a gold mine would look like. So it is a bolster lock, top flipper with an aperture. Action on it's really, really smooth, but it has a weird sound. It just sounds like it needs a little bit of lube, doesn't it? It just sounds like it needs a little bit of lube. Lube, that's a fun word. At any rate, you're just goofing off, Mike. Nice looking knife. Almost a spear point blade. In hand, really comfortable. Dylan Mallory, for a small guy, has made some of the most comfortable knives for large hands. The Centros and a couple of his other knives. Just amazingly comfortable for someone with really large hands. And it surprises me because when you hold hands with him, you shake hands with him, I mean, he looks like a little kid. You'd want to hold his hand. Let me walk you around. Come on, you want to walk him around the show so nobody steps on him and stuff like that. When you shake hands with him, he has tiny, tiny hands. Good God, what's going on in my brain today? Yeah, this is beautiful. I don't think I've seen an artisan that looks this fancy. But yeah, here, hang on. Let's just do that so you guys can see. We'll just wipe that off real quick. Mascus loses its luster when it gets oily. Look at that pivot collar. Just a little bit rubbing alcohol. That pivot collar is gorgeous. So is the pocket clip. That is just beautifully done. I like this knife a lot. I haven't even really looked at the blade. The blade is, well, the blade's there. That's what makes it a knife, and it's really good. But that is really good, guys. I can't tell you how light this is. Honestly, I can't because I don't know. But it's really light. It's lighter than, well, something that's really, really light anyway. Only issue I've got with it that I could see maybe being a showstopper for me is that's really sharp right there. That is a little bit too. But as far as aesthetically, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this knife. Next time you go to a show, just go up and grab Dylan Mallory's hand and just hold on to it. Like you're going to shake it, but just hold it. Say, hey, Mike Emler said this. I need to walk you around the show. At any rate, yeah, I think that's a DLC finish on that. I like that. That's what it looks like to me, because usually any of the other PVD coatings and stuff like that, they don't quite look that clean. I love being able to see almost that rainbow pattern from the grind through it. Yeah, I'm a fan of a lot of the artists and stuff. I'm a fan of all of the Dylan Mallory stuff. Dylan does great work, and this has that little low spot that I like. So I'm sure you'll hear all this again in first-hand pockets if this even gets a pocket carry. I don't know. The stuff that Nico sent, all this stuff was really fancy. I don't know if I'm going to carry it and hard use it, stuff like that. So, all right, guys, there you go. Let's turn this around and do some final thoughts.
Guys, that's it on this one, and I really enjoy this. I enjoy when the stuff comes in for unboxing because I really do get to see some of the coolest stuff on the market in the knife world right now. And it comes to me and I get to show it to you guys. It's stuff that you probably wouldn't get to see any other way. And I really enjoy that. So it's not just that I do this for the money that I make on it. I do it because it's fun and I enjoy it. So that's it on this one, guys. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. Please try to tell me why. I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you do hit the bell icon, make sure you get notifications turned on your device, or you may not get notified of the pretty much 9 videos, 3 live feeds, and 5 shorts that go up a week. If you want to support the channel financially, however, there's a handful of ways you can do it. I mentioned it in the intermission. I have a ton of affiliate links down below. Anything you purchase with those affiliate links directly supports the channel. The money comes directly to me, and it doesn't cost you anything at checkout. I have a membership down below that is tier-based. Everyone and it doesn't matter who, everyone has access to the Gilded server. Everyone saves $5 off my sharpening service. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into a giveaway that I do as often as I can. I try to do it monthly. And the premium tier guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series. And the final way you can do it is I have a merchandise store at Ember Shirt Co., where I've set up a coupon code that will save you 10% anywhere on Ember Shirt Co. That is CrazySharp, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp. Saves you 10% at checkout when you put it in the coupon or discount code. And if you purchase my merchandise and send me pictures of them, I will put them in a video. Guys, I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.